This is T. Corman of the SCP Foundation, continuing Dr. Campbell's request. Let's see. SCP 543, also known as Noise. Object Class Euclid, Special Containment Procedures. Access to SCP-543 is restricted to staff with Level 2 clearance. Detailed observation of SCP-543 has thus far been restricted to D-Class personnel. Description: SCP-543 is a collection of, blotted out, but it looks like a 4-digit number, 4-hour VHS videotapes from various manufacturers. Total length of tape is another 4-digit number, been blotted out. Tapes are labeled with dates and times from a date that's completely blotted out to, lo and behold, another date that's completely blotted out. In fact, most of this is blotted out. Okay, this is going to be interesting. All tapes viewed so far appear to be noise or snow recorded from an empty analog television channel. However, those who watch the tapes for long enough are able to discern an image. Discovery: SCP-543 was found in a single-room apartment in the blotted-out building, blotted-out city in blotted-out state, on a blotted-out date. Damn it. The room contained a blotted-out brand 38.1 centimeter analog television set with rabbit ears set-top antenna. Television was tuned to the gap between stations to 2-digit numbers that are blotted out. Antenna was attached to a tangle of wires that filled the entire room from floor to ceiling except for a small area in front of the television. SCP-543 was stacked along the walls and strewn on the floor. In front of the television was the apartment's tenant. Blotted out name: adult male, deceased. Head was buried in the television. He had rammed it through the glass screen himself and died of electrocution. Signs of extreme malnutrition. Evidently, after filling the room with wires, he was unable or unwilling to remove any, confining himself to a smaller and smaller space. Body surrounded by food wrappers and excrement. Body was discovered by building's landlord after continued non-payment of rent. Police dismantled antenna structure to retrieve the body. Examination of crime scene photos and investigation of the tenant's behavior show the wires were placed in 4 stages over the 3-digit number blotted out, days before his death. Stage 1, coat hangers attached to antenna with scotch tape. 2-digit number blotted out, hours of VHS tape. Stage 2, reel of 6-gauge wire and duct tape purchased from local hardware store. 3-digit number blotted out, hours of tape. Stage 3, waste wire scavenged from construction sites. The tenant had lost his job at blotted out company name due to persistent absenteeism. And then what looks like a 4-digit number blotted out, hours of tape. Stage 4, apartment ransacked, springs removed from mattress, appliances dismantled for wiring, exits blocked, 1 tape, unlabeled, found in the VCR by police. Okay, there's an addendum here. Addendum 543-1, Summary of SCP-543 Observation Logs by D-671. Personnel D-671 was given a random selection of tapes. 3-digit number blotted out, hours in total. Viewed in chronological order with VCR and television of the same model as the tenants. Steel mesh fitted over screen as a precaution. In tapes made during Stage 1, D-671 identified the image as unremarkable TV noise. Later she claimed to discern an image and requested that it be tuned in. In Stage 2 tapes, instead of a 2-dimensional wall of snow, D-671 claimed to see a vast 3-dimensional space. She stressed the size of the space, bigger than anything you've seen, bigger than anything ever. Beginning of claustrophobic tendencies. D-671 reported Stage 3 tapes as clearer and sharper. She now claimed to see things occupying the immense space. Whether they were animate or indeed whether they were entities or events is unclear. Once again, she emphasize their size, becoming agitated when interviewers did not get it. Severe claustrophobia, anxiety, and night terrors. After viewing a single-digit number blotted out minutes of the final unlabeled tape, D671 attempted to remove the mesh over the screen, stripping 3 fingernails and breaking her nose before being restrained. Currently isolated in 4-point restraints. Cooperates with interviewers, but answers are repetitive. See Addendum 543-2. Okay, I have that as well. Addendum 543-2, partial transcript of interview with D671, 1015th hour, and the date is blotted out. The doctor's name is blotted out as well. Doctor, why did you do it? D671, because here isn't big enough. Not when you've seen there. Big enough for what? Why do you think the TV can see them? Because they're everywhere. They're all through us, and we're not big enough. And it hurts. Okay. Huh. So really, it's not really that much of a TV, it's just a collection of videotapes. A big collection of videotapes. Sounds like the beginning of one of those VHS movies. I'm sorry, Dr. Campbell. I know this is an official document, and a recording of said official document, but either way. Let's see. That was SCP 543. Noise.